Welcome everyone to this week's episode of Unrooted Softball Edition, and my guest for this week's show is none other than junior outfielder on the softball team here at Menlo College, Ari Belarde. Ari, thanks so much for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Let's start by talking a little bit about yourself. The word of the day, for you anyways, might as well be psychopath, because your teammates have told me that is one of your all-time favorite words, and you love calling people psychopaths. Why?
Well, if you know my team, you may know that it is full. All 23 of us have our own type of crazy. So
yes.
It's very fitting for the most of us, honestly, to call them psychos sometimes. So, yeah.
But are they really psychos?
Sometimes, a couple of them, I'm not going to name any names, they can be, yes.
You can name names too, that'd be fun.
It's okay.
She's trying to be nice. I appreciate that sometimes, because usually on this show I'm not very nice. I'll just throw people under the bus as much as I want.
No, not today.
But you have that veteran leadership. You have the ability to... Okay,
well, I feel like everyone will be able to guess this one, but Regina, for the most part.
That wasn't a surprise,
exactly,
really. Yeah,
exactly.
You're right.
Some people might find this one surprising because she's so quiet, but Victoria. Victoria, she's a little closet crazy sometimes.
Closet
crazy.
You wouldn't see it from the outside,
no.
But when you know her very well, like you ladies do. Okay, so maybe I get it. But I also at the same time feel like that almost every team is probably composed primarily of psychopaths. Everyone has their own crazy.
Exactly.
I'm crazy. You're crazy.
We all are.
We're all crazy people. Summer's right around the corner, or at least it kind of feels like it with the way the weather's been the past couple of days, and that means you're going back home and perhaps to your new dog Piper, who I have heard so glowingly about from your teammates. Will spending time with Piper be one of the more exciting parts to your summer?
I think so, yes. She is such an energetic dog. I love her. My mom sent me this picture this morning, 6:45. It's I took such a great picture of her. I was like, oh, okay, you had to text me at 6:45 for that. But I'm not going to lie, it was a great picture of her. During golden hour, she looked fantastic.
I was going to say, who takes a picture of a dog at 6:45 in the morning? But
yeah.
I mean, if it's golden hour and if it works, hey, it works.
It definitely works.
What kind of dog?
She is a terrier mix. We're not really sure what she is. I can show you, actually.
Why not?
Let's see. This is her.
Is that the picture from 6:45?
Yes.
That's a great picture. Oh, we'll turn that around so that send that to me so that we get that on the show. Okay. That is a beautiful picture of Piper. How old?
She is 1 year old.
Have you had her for a year? Or?
No, we just adopted her in November.
Awesome. And I can see why Piper is so glowingly spoken about with a picture as glowing as that one. So well done, Mama Belarde. That's a fantastic picture of Piper. What else are you going to be doing this summer? Any big trips planned, or are you just going to be spending time with the dog?
Well, we do have this summer to do our junior year internships.
Aha! Yeah. That's right. You're at that time in your Menlo career.
So a little stressing about that a little bit. But we're going to figure it out. It'll be okay. But yeah, other than that, that's what the plans are for the summer.
Just spend a lot of time de-stressing with Piper before and after the internship, and I promise you will get through it. It is very doable. All right, let's talk a little bit about the team now. Last weekend, the Oaks took on two of the best teams, not only in the GSAC, but also in the NAIA in Vanguard and Hope International. They weren't the best outcomes for the Oaks this weekend. What did you take away from the 4 games?
So after this weekend, we were kind of faced with a decision to make in regards to kind of the way that we're playing right now, how our season's going. And so we kind of knew that we could either keep playing the way that we are or kind of come together as a collective to just get on the same page and all buy in to fighting our way back up from the bottom and playing with a chip on our shoulder in order to get back to where we want to be.
And despite the losses, Sarah Reyes continues to tear the cover off the ball. She has 9 home runs on the season, which is one of the top marks in the entire NAIA. What has improved in her offensive game this season? And there wasn't much really to improve because she was already really good.
Yeah, last season too. So we kind of set a goal this year where we wanted each of us to be selfless teammates for the people playing next to us. And I think Sarah embodies that really well. she takes that into whatever she's doing on the field, and mostly like when she's hitting, she doesn't go up there pressing or trying to do too much. She sees it as, I need to get a job done and I need to do this for my teammates. And she's been doing it really well. She does exactly what she knows how to do, and she's just doing awesome right now. So, yeah.
9 home runs, I'd say. That's pretty darn awesome. Now, this is your 3rd year in the program, and you came in at the same time as players like Lauren Harrison, Keely Hernandez.
Yeah.
You're getting all smiley and giggly. What's it like to play with them and to have played with them since day one?
So it's been a lot since our freshman year, but we were kind of thrown in our freshman year with we need you now, you got to get it done, kind of figure it out type of urgency. And I think we kind of took that and ran with it up until this point. And I feel just a sense of comfortability and confidence in them and myself when I'm playing next to them. I know exactly what they're capable of. I know what they can do, and I have full trust in both of them when I'm playing next to them on the field.
Now, you throw Morgan Zimmerman into the mix, and that's one of the best outfields in the entire conference, no doubt.
Agree.
Now, Menlo, back at home this weekend. You play San Diego Christian on Friday. How will the Oaks get back on track against the Hawks?
So we're really taking this week to get back to fundamentals and doing the little things that it takes to win a ball game. And I think we're really going to get back to the mindset of winning every pitch and winning every inning until we get back to where we want to be, which is in the win column. So.
And fortunately, there's still plenty of time left in the season to do so, and the Oaks still not buried in the conference standings. You have plenty of time to make those games up, and you play every single team one more time.
Exactly.
So. Plenty of time left. All right, Ari, let's get into the final segment of the show. It's called Brownie Bites. I'm going to ask you 3 off-the-wall questions. Give me your best answers. Question number 1, which teammate is most likely to steal your eyebrow makeup?
Okay, so this person's already done it once, and I don't think she would be afraid to do it again, but it was Keely, and so I really think she would do it again. But
Why did she steal it the first time?
I think it was because I had one of her soft pillows that she knows I really like, and she asked me if I had it, and I said I didn't. But when she found out I did have it, that's how she retaliated. So
it was your fault?
Yeah,
really.
I kind of asked for it. But yeah, I think she'd definitely do it again in a heartbeat.
Well, I know that'd be one of your biggest pet peeves.
It would.
At least that's what I heard from all of your teammates when I was coming up with these questions.
No,
they
it
said
definitely would be.
that was actually the first thing they said. They said, she is crazy, I guess a psychopath, if you will, about her eyebrows.
Yeah, I agree with them 100%.
It's hard to argue with it. Question number 2, speaking of psychopaths, which teammate would make the best star in a movie that's about a psychopath?
I think I'm going to go with my dear friend, Alyssa Valdez.
Why?
You know, she's also a quiet one, but she has just that attitude where you say something wrong, she'll pop off and it's fine. I mean, she'll get you.
So she would be the actual psychopath in the movie. She wouldn't be like another character that interacts with the psychopath?
Oh, I definitely think she'd be the psychopath.
Who else on the team do you think could co-star in this film? I don't even know what the plot of this movie would be, but who else could star in it?
Well, Regina. Yeah. They could be like co-stars. They would both be psychopaths if it came down to it.
But the way that I'm envisioning that would be like Regina, from your description here, Regina would be more of the like funny psychopath, and Alyssa would be a little bit more serious with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I didn't want to say scary because I don't know her, but but more serious, less goofy than Regina certainly is. And then question number 3, if you could pick one teammate to perform in a musical with, who would you pick and why?
You know, I was going to go with a 3-way tie, but I think I'm going to go with Victoria.
Really?
Yes.
The quiet one?
Absolutely.
In a musical?
You know, she goes to bed every night, and the lights will be off, everyone's under the covers, and for some reason, she loves to sing, pretty much sing herself to sleep. And it's the funniest thing because she'll wake up in the morning still singing that song. And by the time the day is over, everyone's singing that song. And it's all because Victoria started singing it.
Is it always the same song?
No, always different ones. It doesn't even have to be the same one.
Wow.
You would
That's
never guess.
impressive. Mm-hmm. And she literally just drifts off while...
Yep. She just sings.
Does that not get annoying to you
Oh,
at all?
You know, if you were to ask her roommates, they would say yes.
Who rooms with her?
Lauren and Keely.
Oh, so they definitely agree with that.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I mean, as long as it's decent music, I guess it wouldn't be...
You know, she's not that bad. She really isn't that bad.
I just wouldn't know because I've never... I mean, other than her appearances on Unrooted, like, she does not say a whole lot, so...
Yep,
that
definitely a
actually
singer.
does surprise me. Are you a singer?
No, God, no.
So you just want to star with her because... Why not?
She could just take the stage.
So you're the backup.
Front and center.
So
I
you're
would
standing in the back.
gladly be the backup for her.
You are the outfielder to her pitching.
Exactly.
What a way to wrap up the show. Taking the outfielder, standing her behind the pitcher, and it works out perfectly. Ari, thanks so much for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, folks. The softball team, they're at home this weekend. They have the Thursday match against the University of Antelope Valley, but that will happen before this episode goes live. So your next chance will be Friday. And Friday, the Oaks take on San Diego Christian, a doubleheader against the Hawks, set to begin at 12 o'clock out at Wonderlic Field. If you can't make it out, I'll be on the call with Ryan Barnett on the Menlo College Sports Network. We invite you to tune into next week's episode of Unrooted Softball Edition when Ari Belarde will select the next interviewee by me, Brian Brownfield, right here on the show. Until then, we'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.